aftermath of Block Party is always rough on the town and faculty. However, it can be rough for students as well. I caught up with a few of them to get their thoughts on how they think the student body is portrayed.
I think that maybe, I don't know, I think that we're crazy party animals, you know? Just the stereotype of the college campus that parties all days.
For the most part, I don't think they love it. It does cause some damage to the town, trash and everything, so I think they have somewhat of a negative view about it, but they probably are fairly used to it by now, so probably also accept it.
I think the town hates Block Party, personally. And I think they just look at it as a bunch of drunk college students.
During Block Party weekend, many tickets and citations are issued, but over 70% of them are for students that don't attend Bloomsburg University. Here's how some students feel about being grouped with negativity.
I do not think it's fair. There should not be any stereotypes. We should not be generalizing college students. Because some people are here to learn, like me.
No, I don't think it's fair. It's definitely a small group of people who are causing trouble, but just kind of just how it goes. If there's a few people that cause trouble, people are kind of just going to blame the whole group.
I definitely don't think it's fair, but I mean, it's like a huge party that like everyone locally knows about, so like they're obviously going to generalize you in that group. But I mean, it's not fair because obviously not everyone goes.
There's a lot of students that don't participate in it, so it doesn't seem fair to characterize all students as one individual.
With so much chaos Block Party brings, I asked students, is it possible to have fun without getting in trouble? Here's what they had to say.
I've been to 3 block parties and I haven't gotten in trouble yet, and I don't plan to.
I had fun at Block Party. I didn't get in any trouble, so.
I did not get into any trouble this weekend. I stayed out of trouble, and I had fun.
Some argue that if Block Party was endorsed by the university, it could be controlled. Here's what some of the students think about that.
I feel like if it was a university event, there would be more constraints, and that would kind of turn some people off, maybe.
Depends. It could be better because then it's more selective and you don't have so many outsiders coming in and starting trouble, but it could be worse because then more stuff could happen on campus and give the university a bad rap.
Since majority of the problems of Block Party aren't caused by students here at the university, I asked them how they feel about people who disturb the peace here at Bloomsburg.
I don't like that. I think there needs to be some sort of like a level of respect.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that came that don't cause trouble, but I mean, for the ones that come, like, you kind of suck because you're ruining it for everybody else. And like, we're all just trying to have a good time.
Obviously, there are people that drink way too much and start fights, but most of the time it's not students that are at Bloom, it's people that come from outside.
The town police are always prepared to shut down situations that get out of hand. The frequently populated areas are always covered by the police. Here's what some of the students had to think of that.
I think some places are crazier than others. I think some places see more action. The police should be around more areas than others.
Kids just have a reputation for being wild, so the police probably concentrate on those areas. That could change over time, but I think there are definitely some areas that are concentrated on more than others.
Definitely Fetterman, absolutely. They're shutting that down if anything's getting too reckless. But I'd say like around there, and they stick on the main strip, like outside Capitol and the bars and whatnot, find people stumbling.
Yeah, there's obviously better like hot spots in areas around town like Fetterman and stuff like that where there's a huge conglomerate of students that cause the most problems. So I think they absolutely have to be a little bit more selective.
Whether this was your first Block Party or your last, the do's and don'ts don't change. Make sound decisions, be safe, and be cautious every weekend. Until next time, I'm Daryl Gatewood for In Focus. See you next week.